Today in the wood shop, we're going to demonstrate how to install a blind screw. It's not that the screw is blind. The way we put in a blind screw is no one else can see the screw. For example, in this mission table, you will see there's several blind screws in the band board that goes around the top, as well as in the legs that hold the legs against the shelf. To install a blind screw, the first thing we have to do is make the hole to the size of the plugs that we're going to put on top of the screw. Now, there are several different pieces of equipment you can use to make blind screw holes. What we have here is a tapered drill set, which not only drills the pilot hole for the screw, but will also drill a taper so the screw and the plug will fit snugly beneath the surface of the wood. Another way we can drill the hole, set the screw and the plug, is to use what we call a brad drill. A brad drill has a self-centering point on it. It is extremely sharp. It will cut a nice clean hole. The plugs come in various sizes, anywhere from 1/4 inch up to 1/2 inch. They can be purchased at any woodworking supply store, and they come in different types of wood, all of which are hardwoods. These particular plugs are birch, but you can get them in maple and get them in mahogany. In this particular piece of furniture, when we put on the band boards and the legs, we use a different color wood to give it some accent. So the first thing we do is drill a hole. You want to drill the hole deep enough so the plug that you use will set firmly on top of the screw that's going to go in shortly. If that's the hole drilled with a tapered drill set. Using a brad drill, we actually can accomplish the same thing. Now that we have a holes drilled, it's just a matter of installing whatever length of screw we want to hold the two pieces of wood together. Okay, to install the plug, we just put a little bit of glue on top of the plug, place it in the hole, and tap it into place. That will dry it a few minutes, and we can either take off the excess with a flat saw, or we can sand it down until it's perfectly flush. Now that this is dry, we're going to sand off the little bit that's protruded above the piece of wood. There you have it. A screw is hidden with this little button, and the button will take stain or varnish just like the rest of the piece of wood. There's many different applications where we use blind screws in making furniture. The secret to it is to get a plug that matches the wood you're using if you don't want a color contrast between the wood and the plug itself. In addition to these types of plugs, which set flush, you can also use button plugs. I hardly ever use a button plug because they become problematic when you do the finish on the wood. That's all there is to installing blind screws. All it takes is a drill to make the hole in the wood at the exact size of the plug you use. And then notice the plugs are always somewhat tapered. So if the hole is a little large, that's no problem because the taper will take care of the oversized hole. Once we drill the holes, we install the plug with a little glue, let it dry, sand it off, and you're good to go. For more information on do-it-yourself woodworking and do-it-yourself home improvement projects, take a look at our website at Do-It-Yourself Home Improvement Plus.